Well, FC Pro Schweinsteiger has dropped on FC 25 thanks to Anders, and this card actually looks brilliant, especially with the playstyles he's got. He's not super expensive, but also not crazy cheap. Wait, what? How very strange. I don't understand. We'll put him into a team and we'll review him. Is your team looking a little something like this on FC 25 and you want to upgrade it? Well, today I might have a solution for you with lootbar.gg. Lootbar.gg is the fastest place to get your coins, but not only that, they are also the cheapest. Not only are they 8 to 10% cheaper than all other competitors, they're also considerably cheaper than FC points. On top of that, Lootbar are now also offering 8% extra coins on every single order. You can also now buy packs directly from Lootbar, which is cheaper than on the game. And don't just take it from me, a lot of other creators are using Lootbar. And you know you can trust them because their reviews are brilliant. And on top of all of that, guys, they offer a very, very fast delivery service, getting you your coins within 30 minutes. So if you are looking for FC 25 coins, make sure to go to the pinned comment or the description. And when you do go to Lootbar, use code VIPER at checkout to get an extra 8% off. So guys, first of all, thank you for being here. And if you are enjoying the content, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. This Schweinsteiger is very interesting because he's got arguably two of the best playstyle pluses on the game at the moment, and especially for a midfielder. 6 foot tall, control accelerate, 4-star, 5-star, which is really good. 5-star weak foot on midfielders is so good on this game. It has been for years, actually, to be fair. And this card is going to be no different with that 5-star weak foot. So good with them playstyles as well. For his roles, he has got an awful lot of positions. CDM, he's got holding plus and deep line playmaker plus. At centre mid, he's got half winger plus holding plus, deep line playmaker plus box to box plus playmaker plus. Left mid, he's got winger plus, and Cam, he's got half winger plus and playmaker plus. We're going to be playing this card on box to box plus because I don't think he's really built to play as a playmaker. Deep line playmaker is good for him as well, but for me personally, I want to kind of use him going forward as well. In terms of his play styles, they're insane. Finesse shot, power shot, very good. Incisive plus and ping plus, two of the best playstyles on the game. He's then got long ball silver and tiki-taka silver. That is amazing. He's also got a defensive playstyle as well in intercept. He's also got technical, press proven, which is actually quite good for him, and relentless. A really good set of playstyles on this card. Arguably, some of the best we've ever seen on a centre mid on this game, in my opinion. For his in-games, his pace is a little bit low. We're going to need to boost that. But his shooting for a centre mid, once again, is brilliant. Attack position at 85, we don't care about. Finishing at 81 is actually quite good for him. 93 shot power, 91 long shots is very good. Volleys and penalties do not matter at all. His passing, 91 vision. A bit on the low side for this card, in my opinion. Crossing and free kick accuracy, once again, we don't care about. 93 short pass and 94 long pass with 90 curve is very good. In terms of his dribbling, he's got 84 agility and 85 balance, which isn't bad for him either. 94 reactions, which is very good. 91 ball control, 86 dribbling, and 91 composure. That dribbling stat is a little bit low, but I do think his dribbling overall for a midfielder, very, very good again. Defensively, he's okay here. Good interceptions at 88. 84 defensive awareness is okay. 85 stand tackle is good. 83 slide tackle is what it is. In terms of his physicals, 85 jumping, which is okay for him considering he's 6 foot tall. 93 stand with relentless, very good. 83 strength and 87 aggression. I think the chem style for this card is actually going to be a basic. Plus 4 to the sprint speed, so he's actually getting 85 pace here. He gets a little boost in the shooting category as well of 89 attack positioning. He gets 97 shot power, boost to volleys and penalties, which again we don't care about. The boost you get to his passing is really quite good. 94 vision up to 95. Gets 97 short pass, 98 long pass, and 94 curve. Gets 88 agility, 95 ball control, and 90 dribbling, which is a really good boost as well. 88 defensive awareness, 89 stand tackle, 87 slide tackle, and also 87 strength. This card is ticking a lot of boxes for me, guys. I have to say, I am very, very interested in this card. As I said, box to box plus on him. Let's get into a few games and see what he can do. Here is game 1 now coming up with 91 Schweinsteiger. And I've got a feeling this might be up there, one of the best centre mids on the game. Now, of course, it's all well and good saying that. It's going to be how he performs in-game, which is really going to dictate that. And that pass straight away, very nice. And that's what I mean, guys, right? If you've used that Barella, for instance, he's so good because of that ping pass. And of course, this card having that 5-star weak foot as well will mean that he can just fire silly passes constantly. And I think that is disgusting, really, that he can do that. Of course, you want to see what he's like defensively as well. What's his driving abilities like? That's nice. That is nice from him. Fire that into Butra. Of course, the main thing about this card is going to be his passing, man. And his passing already has been very, very good. Want to see what he's like defensively as well? I think that's going to be quite important. But so far, the passing has been awesome. Awesome on this card. Very good under pressure there as well. Back into him. There's that tiki-taka also. Oh, dear. Oh, he's done well there, actually. He has done well. Let's try and fire that over to Return. It's a good ball again. His passing range so far, exactly what you'd expect, right? Very, very good. And of course, able to find him on both feet as well. Good defensively from him there. His jockeying doesn't feel unbelievable. But I think the press proven is just sick for this card, especially under a lot of pressure. That was a good pass as well. So far, so good with this card. Everything I kind of wanted. That technical as well means that you are able to kind of line up the Trivellas really easily with him. Once again, also playing to the fact that I think on box to box he's going to be awesome. Yeah, his left sticking isn't very good. I thought the press proven was going to be good for him in that regard, but didn't feel too good there. It's just that for me though, guys. That ability there to just constantly fire passes like that is insane. That should be 2-0. Wow, a bit unlucky, but you can see the quality of this card just shining through there. It's mad. He doesn't really have the best physicals though. And he isn't that good defensively so far. Obviously, we are playing him on box to box, so he's not going to be incredible there all the time. Good goal from this guy. But it's going to be more about how he can advance the play. And so far, wow, is all I'm going to say. Go on then, Basti. From there then. Yeah, that's in. Oh, that is a good Trivella. Everything goes through this card, guys. Everything goes through this card. Absolutely everything I'm doing. That is a great pass as well. Oh, this card's tasty, man. This card is actually really good. A lot better going forward because of his passing than he is defensively. You're going to need to put someone next to him who is super solid defensively, in my opinion. Not that he's really bad defensively, but he isn't really made to be defensive with the playmaking qualities he's got, in my opinion. Yeah, he doesn't feel very strong. He's got that slender body type, and he doesn't feel very strong at all. Which means he does get overrun quite a lot in midfield by like the Zizous and stuff like that. So don't expect too much from him defensively, in my opinion. Oh, look at his passing, man. Oh, I'm not finding the right incisive passes, but them ping passes on this card are just disgusting. They're absolutely disgusting. I mean, just being able to find them on both feet so confidently is what is carrying me in this game here. Terrible from me there. Wow. Wow. But yeah, guys, I would say be careful with this card as a defensive-minded midfielder, especially if you're going to play him as centre mid. I do think you need someone a bit more defensively solid next to him. Even though he's got good defending and physical, he's quite weak, I must say. That is lovely. Have I bottled that? Yeah, I have. But what a pass that was from Schweini. Nice, Bastian. Back into him here too. Nice. Yeah, he's really good coming forward. He is really, really good coming forward, guys. That's good from Schweinsteiger. But once again there, getting overpowered so easily by Zizou. He's not very strong at all, guys. At all. You know what, guys? As we go into the second half here, I've kind of clocked who this card reminds me of. I don't know if he's cheaper or not than this card. Probably, to be fair. Reminds me a lot of that KDB. Oh, I love his passing. I do. I absolutely love his passing. Look at that. Oh, my word, guys. This card's passing is sublime. Oh. I mean, guys, listen, man. What a great card this is. Honestly, what a great card this is. Hit that. Oh dear. Maybe never hit that again. That's nice, man. Is that a hat-trick for him in this game? Wow. Alright, guys. 2 games played with this Schweinsteiger. I'm actually going to keep this quite short and sweet, I think. This card's amazing. This card is genuinely, absolutely brilliant in-game. Few issues with him. I'm going to go over them first. We're going to go a bit back to front here. First of all, he's really weak, all things considered. You think he'd have a bit of strength, but not really a strong player overall. His aggression does kind of carry him in terms of him getting around the pitch and doing his defensive duties, which he isn't brilliant at. He's okay in the air, but not really brilliant here either. He lacks a bit in the physicals. Other than the fact, and this is a big redeeming quality, that stamina with Relentless is amazing on this card. Absolutely amazing. Defensively, once again, he is not super good here. The intercept is nice to have, but 85 defending is a bit of a lie. He doesn't have the long legs. He doesn't have the best jockey speed, which is, we'll talk about his dribbling shortly, but his jockey speed isn't great. And he will make tackles for you, and when he does tackle, he does end up keeping the ball. He's a lot more of a player, though, which you want to cut off passing lanes with, right, than jump into tackles with. And because he's got that the intercept, that is what he's best at. But you will struggle a little bit with his jockey speed, which is poor, even, you know, with the little boost that we've given to his agility here. He doesn't have great jockey speed. I kind of wish EA gave him jockey silver, but he's not the best defensively, just overall, guys, in my opinion. As we move on to everything else, his dribbling, generally speaking, is really good. Kind of carried by this technical silver that he's got. I think it's really good technical on midfielders to kind of angle up for the Travellas, which he is insane at, by the way. Insane at the Travellas. And his dribbling outside of the jockey speed, I was quite happy with. I think the press proven is quite important for him as well. And just impressive his dribbling outside of the jockey. I think that's important to note because Schweinsteiger generally is quite heavy. This card isn't super heavy like you'd expect. He very reminiscent everywhere of KDB's flashback for a fraction of the price, I imagine. And yeah, just really happy with his dribbling qualities. As we move on to the passing, he has got... He is number 1 or number 2 with De Bruyne for passing on the game. The reason I say that is because of the playstyle pluses he's got. Incisive Pass Plus is so broken on this game, you'll see via the gameplay. And Ping Pass Plus with a 5-star weak foot is dirty on this game. It's really overpowered as you can just pass on both feet constantly. And with no error, really. Right, same goes for Incisive Pass. His long balls aren't the best, but as a silver playstyle, they never really are. Tiki Taka is a great addition to this card as well. Means that you can find a whole array of passes without hardly any error. You know, other than the long ball silver, which isn't very good, just full stop anyway. His passing ability is my favourite on the game. It's between him and KDB. They're very much of a muchness between the two. But he is either 1 or 2 for passing on the game, absolutely. And it sells the card for me. Passing is so important on this game. And this card is unbelievable at it. With that 5-star weak foot as well, really carrying him. In terms of his shooting, very good here as well. Arguably, you might want to boost his finishing. Because what I'm about to tell you next is don't play this card deep. Don't play him as a defensive-minded central midfielder or a CDM. He is meant to be a box-to-box or a playmaker. Even though I said at the start, I don't think he will suit that. He's either a box-to-box or a playmaker. I want to make that very clear on this card because he's so good at finding passes. He's so good at shooting. His dribbling is actually good on this card, bar his jockey speed. And then we talk about his pace. There's an argument to be made about boosting that as well. Maybe go for an engine. Maybe look at a hunter. Maybe a hawk. This card is very good. And I really recommend you complete him. If you're missing out on KDB, let me tell you something, man. That KDB is outrageous. This Schweinsteiger is the next best thing. And they are really close to each other. Hardly any difference. I would say that Schweinsteiger is probably a little bit better from a defending perspective. But I think KDB's better physically. So it does kind of, you know, I can't believe how good this card is. I can't believe how good this card is, man. Go and get him done.